Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Sussex Sandra and today I am going to be doing a one brand full face makeup. The brand I'm doing today is Primark, and Primark is the brand that was chosen by a couple of my subscribers when I asked for you to suggest brands that I can do. I might be leaving that until maybe early next year. Some products I've got already, it's just a few extras I need to buy. I set myself a budget each month on beauty products, and that includes my subscription boxes and makeup products I buy. So yeah, MAC is a little bit too much for me to do right now, and I'm sure you understand that. One of the brands, Elf, I did look to see if I could do the Elf range, but Elf don't do deeper skinned complexion products in the UK. I don't know if they do them in America, but in the UK those products aren't available, so I can't do Elf. CoverGirl is the same issue. They don't do deep skin complexion products. There is a range called CoverGirl Cream. Those products are available if you buy them in selected shops in big cities, which I don't live in, or on Amazon or eBay. Let's focus on the products I bought from Primark. So I went in there at the weekend with my daughter, and I have to admit I wasn't looking forward to it because I really don't like going into Primark at all. I just think the shop is a mess. You go in there and everything is just a mess on the floor, on the rails. It's not my favourite place to go and shop. My daughter loves it, but she doesn't love my local store, which is in Brighton. She likes the Oxford Street one because it's great, it's big, and she can just pick out things and spend God knows how much in there. So we went into my local store in Brighton, and I was actually surprised to actually find makeup products for deep skin complexions. I was actually very surprised. The whole area was a mess. There was powder on everything, so picking out things that were intact, hadn't been used, was a challenge, but I think I got a wide range of stuff here. My daughter picked up loads of things as well, so I'm just going to show you everything that I picked up and then I'll start applying the products on. I think that's the best way for me to go through this. So let me go through what I've got, and what I'll do, I'll apply the products as I go through them. So the first thing, I did find a primer, so let me get the primer out. Right, so I think this was actually one of the most expensive products that we got from Primark. So it was their primer, and it's PS Pro. I don't know what the PS stands for, but it's a mattifying primer, and it was £5. I hope you can see that clearly because I've got my ring light on today. Again, it's a really dismal, miserable, grey, rainy day. So yeah, it's a typical November day in Britain, really. So this primer, it says mattifying primer, prep and perfect, absorbs excess oil, minimises visible pores, lightweight texture for oily and normal combination skin. It cost £5, so it was actually one of the more expensive products in the range. Right, I'm going to zoom you in a bit so we get a... how close am I? Right, so we get a better effect of what's going on here. It's actually very fragranced indeed. Right, actually this has been, it's smooth. It feels like it has got a silicone base. Very smooth actually. My skin feels very nice, so not bad actually. Yeah, my skin is blemished for those of you who don't know. So obviously I've got hyperpigmentation, I've got blemishes. So you can see that along there, and some enlarged pores along there. Okay, so that's the primer. Now, foundations. Several were bought. So these are the two. My daughter bought these two. So these are the two she bought. She wasn't quite either shade, so we just bought both of them. They were £2.50, these foundations. I went for these ones instead. So I wasn't quite sure which colour to wear. So again, it's called My Perfect Colour. These gave a medium to full coverage, and it was matte finish and it was oil free. So I decided to go for this one. I bought two colours. I bought Cool Espresso and Amber Honey. This colour was actually too dark. This colour was too light. So my thought was, I don't know if it's right, is to combine the two and see what I get on my face. I did buy some concealers. Let me show you the concealers. So again, concealers. Again, these are the shades. You had this colour and you had this colour, and there was nothing in between. So you can see I was kind of a little bit stuck there. The colours I bought were, this is Toffee. I think I was looking for caramel and I couldn't find caramel. because I'm sure I was told there was caramel. So this is toffee. The colour is called Rich Espresso. So I'm not quite sure which of these two colours that I can use, to be honest. I think I can use this as a highlighter, and I might use this as a contour. Okay, so that's these two. There we go. I did buy a concealer stick. I did find something. So this again is my Perfect Colour concealer stick. Okay, so this is the concealer stick we bought. So I bought it in this colour, caramel, and it cost £2, I think this one cost. No, sorry, tell a lie. This cost 90p, 90 pence, this concealer, and it's in the colour caramel. So I'm going to put that under my eyes and see how we get on with that. Let's try these foundations. So I'm going to dot both of these on my face and see how we get on. So very light in feel. It's giving me, I'd say at the moment, it's a light to medium coverage. So I'm going to build up the coverage for both of them. So I actually think that looks all right. Okay, I've still got some skin exposed there, so I might put a little bit more there. But I think that coverage is actually okay. Let me see how it dries down whilst I put a little bit more just here, just to cover my skin poking through there. That's all right. That's not bad at all, actually. Let me see how this dries down, because at the moment it looks still quite dewy, but at the moment that looks all right, doesn't it? So I've got this as my contour stick range. So I think the colours in this were contour sticks and highlight. So it says here you've got something for bronze, shade and highlight. It actually shows sort of a white person, but I don't know. These are the only colours available in the store, so I'm assuming they think it's for everybody. Who knows? It's PS Contour, and it cost, I can't remember how much it cost. I might have to look at my receipt. Oh no, there it is. It cost £3. Can you see that? It cost £3. So let's open this up. So it's in a little, one of those kind of pouches. And it's got a little sharpener at the bottom as well. It's not bad, is it? Even if you do the contour bit first. So this is the pencil. Hopefully the shade is going to be okay. So let's see. They say to do from top of your ear down. Is this showing up? Yeah, it's a little bit red, but I'm going to continue to use it. Easy enough. The colour's okay. This is going to be too light, because I'm assuming they're calling this, let's have a look, they're calling this a highlighter. So let's do this under my eyes. It's going to be too light. Yeah, I don't wear colours like this under my eyes. This is too light. But let's go ahead with it. Blends out fine. No problems with blending at all. I actually think this colour is a little bit too light, and it might make me look a little bit ashy. So if you can get the right colour in the stick, be assured that it will blend out, no problems at all. Yeah, this is too ashy, and it's actually moved off some of my foundation. If I can find something else, I'm just gonna use this under my eyes. Let's see how this works. This is the concealer I used earlier. Yeah, see, I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'd rather use this as my highlighter. So you can just play around with stuff, and it's going to work. And I'll just use a beauty blender just to blend this out. So the foundation's still drying down, still a little bit of shine going on there, but it's all right, it's all good. So I'm going to put the mattifying powder on now, and I use that to set my face. So this was £2, and I've got it in the colour caramel. Nearly all the mattifying powders that are on display in Primark were a complete utter mess. Crumbling, opened, it was a mess. So this is actually quite good. It's got a mirror up there, you can see, and it's got the colour there intact, and it's got the plastic cover. So that's all good. So I'm just going to use this as my setting powder over my face. We have got some eyeshadows, and there were some really wonderful eyeshadow sets in the shop there. One of my subscribers actually said they've got little individual eyeshadows available. They didn't have any in this store. From what I understand, little individual eyeshadows were something like 50p, really, really cheap. But what my daughter and I saw were this collection. So we saw this collection, which is called Spell on You Love Potion. Looks like that, and it cost, I can't remember how much it cost. Again, it was very cheap. Yeah, this was £6. So you can see the price down there, £6. And it looks like this. So it's like a little book. Let me open it. So it's got that book effect. Can you see? Look at that on the inside. So you've got the mirror, you've got some eyeshadows up there, and highlighter, and I'm assuming that's a blush. So my daughter picked this out, so I think she actually wants it. So there's that, and then there's this little eyeshadow palette here, which I think I'm going to wear today, and it's £2.50 for that. And the colours are right down my street, so yeah, that's what I'm going to wear today. So there you go. So I'm going to use this colour here as just my colour, sort of transition colour, this middle one. There's no names for the colours, so we'll just call them something. So it's like there's a lot of kickback on these, by the way. Look, I'm just touching it and all the powder's kicking off. So you're gonna, yeah, a lot of kickback on that. So be careful when applying that. Watch your clothes. The only brow products we found was this, and it was just the only colour available. I'm pretty certain it's not going to show up on my skin, but I'm going to put it on, and if it doesn't work, I've got my Benefit products here. So this is a brow gel. The colour is brown finish, and it was £1. So let's try it. Oh, the colour is cool brown, sorry. So it was the only one available in the store. So I'm going to try it on, and as I said, if it doesn't work, I'll use my Benefit stuff and do my eyebrows. Let's see if I can get into this thing. Looks like that. So it's like a little mascara. It's got a spoolie thing. Not sure how this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. Alright, it's crude, but it's shown up on my skin. Okay, I haven't got matching eyebrows here, but who has? They really are completely different, aren't they? Oh God. They're completely different shapes. Oh shit. Never mind. Oh well. But okay, this works, by the way. Okay, just have to refine your technique in applying it. Don't do what I just did. So picked up one of my normal eyeliners and put that on. So this is the mascara we bought. It cost £3, and it's called the PS Pro Ultra Volume and Lift Mascara. Okay, so let's take this off, and I'm assuming it's black. I didn't even check. Yes, it's black. So that's the little brush. Let's see how we get on with this. Look at this mascara for £3. Look how it's performing. What? I have no eyelashes, as you can see, and I don't wear false eyelashes. But look how this mascara is performing. This to me is performing better than the, what do you call it? The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I'm using at the moment. This is much better. This, to me, is very much comparable. I'll tell you what it reminds me to the Tarte's Lash Camera Action, I think it's called. Mascara, the one in the purple casing. This is a good mascara. Right, for a £3 mascara, this is pretty good. Let me bring you in so you can see how good this mascara is. Because I've got no lashes, don't forget. Can you see my eyelashes? Can you see? This is good mascara. £3. That is not bad. Let me bring you back out again. I hate getting so close. Right, there we go. So that was the mascara. Things are drying down nicely on my face. It's all looking actually all right now. Right, highlighters. Right, there's a few things we've got here. So obviously there's this little kit which I told you about before, which was £6, and in there is a blusher and highlighter at the bottom there. But I'm gonna give that to my daughter, and this is such a good little kit if you want to give this to someone young as a present. I think it's lovely. £6 for that, but I'm not going to be using that. So picked up, oh dear, right, we also picked up this. So this is like a pure blush palette, and it cost £5. Like this. Who do you think they're trying to copy here? Becca, Christine Teigen's collection, highlight blush collection. You see where they're going with this? It's a kind of a direct copy with that, really. I'll get mine in a minute and show it to you, but it's definitely a direct copy of that. So I'm going to use this as my blush and highlight set, but I'll show you what else I've got. So also bought this because I love the colour, rose gold, couldn't resist that, and it was £3. So what that looks like on my hand. If I could open it, just look at that colour. I hope you can see it nicely and correctly, but that colour is just gorgeous. So I'll show you what it looks like on my hand. So there you go, and then look at that. Damn, that's nice. That is proper nice. Ooh, I might even just wear that instead. So that, and I also picked up this glow highlighter stick, which I thought was fascinating. So that all the wrapping on it. So it's £2.50. There's a glow stick. There's about 3 colours. This is the colour Rose Glow. Look at that. So if I show you how that looks on my hand. Again, really nice colour. That is a really good colour. And they're sort of shimmery gold rose. I love it. These are right down my street. These are the colours I like to wear. Use this one, and I'm going to be very gentle because I don't know how pigmented they are. So they've got a protective seal on them, so they're a little plastic sheet. Use this colour as my blush, and I'll use this colour as my highlighter, even though it looks a little bit strong. Actually, you know what, I'm not going to use this colour. I'm going to use one of those. I'm going to use this as my highlighter today. So this blush and this highlighter. Yeah, it's a little bit kind of ashy looking. It's not a deep pigmented colour. So far, this is the only fail, I'd say, today. Try the stick. I'm going to try this one. So this is the Rose Glow stick, and it was £2.50 if I remember. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Up on camera. I don't know if it's showing up on camera or not. The ring light is confusing me. It's about that. It looks good, but I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera or not. You know what? I'm probably going to go out in the daylight and I'm going to look like a Christmas tree. Piece of tinsel. Let me a little bit of this one on instead. Okay, this I can see. This one was Rose Prosecco. There you go. With a name like that, how could they go wrong? Rose Prosecco, and it was £3. That's a good highlighter. See, this is it. I should just stick to powder products. That's what works for me. So I've probably got way too much glow gun on my skin here, but hey. Right, now we're down to lipsticks. A bit mad with the lipsticks here. So I bought one lip liner, and the lip liner was £1.50. They had, I think they had 2 colours in the store at the time. So this colour is this, 50. So let's put that on. Pinky for me, but I was hoping it would be a bit more of a deeper burgundy colour. It's more like the colour on the lid, so that's my fault. I should have taken it that's the colour it was going to be. Lip colours, we bought several, and again my daughter will pick out what she wants. So we thought this was kind of cool. So it looks like this, and you push it like that, whoops, and then you pull it out. So that was one lip colour. And this lip colour is called True Cocoa. So I really like that colour. I don't know if you can see the colour properly on the camera, but I'll do a swatch on my hand so you can see. So I really like that colour. That's a good colour. And actually, I think I'd rather wear this today, but because I've got that deep purple thing on, I don't know. Then we bought this liquid gloss, and it's called a Kiss Proof Liquid Matte Lipstick, PS Pro, and it costs £3. I'll show you the colour. I think my daughter's going to take this one. Yeah, it's got the typical vanilla-y kind of smell of liquid lipsticks, and this is the colour. It's a good colour. It's a really nice colour. So that's £3.50. I picked up. So I think this is a copy of the Kylie Cosmetics lip kit. So it's called a Get Lippy Gloss Collection. And it actually has a lip liner and a lipstick. And I think I got it in is syrup. So it's a £3 kit. Lip liner and lipstick. You know what? I'm going to put this on today. That's what I'm going to put on today. So I'm just going to use this lip liner over the colour I've got on at the moment. Right, I think that is everything we got. Yeah, that's everything we got in the Primark range. So I've managed to do a full face here. And you know what? It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I've gone a little bit crazy on the highlighter, I admit. But considering I've managed to get 4 foundations here. So let's get, let me show you everything I got today. So 2 foundations, that's the ones I was using today, and I've used these in the colour gold, I've forgotten already, Cool Espresso and Amber Honey. So that's the 2 I used, and then my daughter bought these 2. So 4 foundations. Also bought all these concealer sticks and wands. Highlighter stick and a highlighter powder. Got this blush set, which is a copy of the Becca Christine Teigen, or their copy of it, and this eyeshadow blush and highlight set with mirror, which is really pretty. Got a powder, setting powder, mattifying, which looks like this, in a colour that's right for me. So lip products, we bought this lip liner, this lip kit, yep, this liquid lip, and this lipstick. So that's what, 5 lip products here. I didn't show you this because I haven't used it yet. Well, this is like a brush cleaner, so I bought that. I'll be trying that out later. Oh, I didn't show you this eyeshadow palette, which is what I'm wearing today. 23 items, and in total I spent more than I thought. I thought I spent £40. So 23 items, and I spent £59. That's my receipt. Okay, now that is in MAC. That's probably 2 Studio Fixes foundation. Actually, is it? Yeah, 2 Studio Fix foundations and probably some change. In most ranges, you're looking at probably no more than 2 products for £59, and I got 23 items from Primark, full face for 2 different people, you know, and there's choice of products here. This is not bad. The only thing I didn't buy was an eyeliner, but I got everything else. So I'm going to wear the foundation for the rest of the day, and if I can, I will come back and have a chat with you to see how it works. Let me show you the time now. It's actually quite late now. It's 11:35, and this plumber still isn't here yet. So it's 11:35. Don't know if I'm going to get to work today at this rate. So it's 11:35. I hope to get back to you at some point this evening, and I'll let you know how the foundation does. I'll show you how the foundation does. But I think I applied the foundation about 11 o'clock, shall we say? It was about 11 o'clock when I applied the foundation. Okay, look at that. This is not bad at all. So yeah, Primark, place to go if you want makeup that actually works. I'll let you know how this gets on. If I have any reactions, I'll let you know as well. Alright, so take care. See you later. Bye. Good evening and welcome back. So I have been wearing all the products so far for about 6 hours. It was about 11 o'clock when I applied most of the products on, particularly the foundation, and it's now coming up to 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's been about 6 hours. Right, so you can probably see my face is a little bit of an oily mess. But before I do my test using the blotting sheets, I just wanted to say that this makeup has looked remarkably good all day long. I haven't blotted, well, I say all day long, it's only been 6 hours, but I haven't blotted. The lipstick I haven't reapplied at all. Everything is still on, eyeshadows, blush, contour, everything is still on. So it's actually lasted quite well. Nobody has commented in any way saying that my makeup looks a bit weird or anything. So I'm assuming it looks normal, and I actually think I looked quite kind of fabulous today, personally saying. But let's do my normal blotting test. So for those of you who've never watched my channel before, hello and welcome. When I wear foundations, particularly new ones, I like to give them an all-day wear test. Now the test today, yes, I admit, is very short. It's only been 6 hours, but I still like to test it for those of us who have got very, very, very oily skin like myself. And the system I use for testing it, I call TOPS. So the T stands for transfer, the O stands for oil control, the first P stands for performance, so to see if the foundation melts, separates or fades. The second P stands for price, and the S stands for shades, shade range, shade availability. Okay, so I tend to do the first two, the transfer and the oil control. I tend to do those together by using my blotting sheets. So here are my blotting sheets, my faithful sheets. I must be running out of these by now because I've used this quite a lot this year. So let's do this. So sheet number 1. Okay. Quite a bit of oil. Well, actually there's a fair bit of oil, but there's not that much actually, and there's hardly any foundation on that whatsoever. Hope that's picking up on the camera. Sheet 2. Okay, sheet 2, so there's a little bit more foundation on there, but still, again, not much, and we've got oil. So I think we're looking at just using the third sheet just to mop up, but I think you can see that my face is already looking a lot better. So yeah, it's mainly foundation and hardly any oil. So look at that. So we've got 2 and a bit sheets. You know what? That is actually one of the better performing foundations I've ever tried. I can't believe I'm saying this about a Primark foundation that cost, how much did it cost? £2.50? £4? It was about that. It was definitely under £5 anyway. Let me have a quick look in the mirror. Yeah, that looked darn good actually, now that I've plotted. Alright, so I think for transfer, out of 10, it's not much really. I'm going to give this a 9.5 because it's not 9.5. There is some transfer. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because that isn't much at all, and I only tested it for 6 hours, so that's pretty good. For oil control, I'm going to give this foundation, again, it's not bad. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10 because again, it's not bad. 6 hours in, didn't blot, and it's just literally the oil started to really show through, I would say, about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So yeah, it did the 4 hours, no problems at all. So yeah, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10 for oil control. I think that's fair, but I'm sure if you disagree, you'll let me know down below. The third one was performance for to see if the foundation melted, faded or separated, and it hasn't at all. There is no issues there at all on my face. It looks good, it looks fine. So I'm actually going to give this a 10 out of 10 for performance because I think this is pretty good. A little bit of fading around my nose. Okay, I'm going to drop that down, yeah, and a little bit of fading just around here, so it's not much. I'm going to drop that down to 9.5 out of 10. So for performance, 9.5 out of 10. For price, £4, 10 out of 10. If I can give it 12 out of 10, I'd give it 12 out of 10. Price is not an issue. I mean, yeah, it's under £5. It was £4. I'm sure it was £4. So 10 out of 10 for price. And for shade range, well, I actually didn't know how many shades were available. I mean, this is just going by what was in my store, which I went to. I think there was about 10 shades there, but don't quote me on that. So for shade range, it isn't brilliant. So I'm going to say for shade range, it's not fantastic. So I'm just going to give it, what, say a 5 out of 10? It was average for shade range. But, you know, overall, don't ask me to add that all up. I'll add it all up and put it on the screen below somewhere along here. But overall, oil control, transfer, price, really, this foundation is kind of good. So, you know, overall, I'm just going to say Primark, your makeup range is pretty bloody fabulous. Actually, this is really good if you're on a budget, because you saw how much products I purchased, and I think one of the products I didn't show you was this, because this was in my daughter's bedroom. And this was another eyeshadow palette. So look at that. So it's in the style of the Naked ranges, but look at that. And this was, how much was this one? This was £4. Yeah, so 23 products, as I said, I purchased, and including eyeshadow palettes, blushes, contours, highlight palettes, lipsticks in plural, foundations in plural. You know, it's £59 I spent for all of those things. So I mean, this Primark, yeah. My proper test will be to see if I've broken out into anything tomorrow, if there's any pimples or stuff. But overall, my face hasn't itched, there's no tingling, so I think I'm going to be okay with this range. So, and my skin can be a little bit funny sometimes. So yeah, Primark, you're kind of kicking it. I mean, I can actually wear this range again, and I would wear it again. I probably will wear it for the rest of this week to give it all a proper test. I'm impressed. But tell me what you think. I'm just saying Primark. Double thumbs up from me. Right, let me know what you think down below about the Primark range, and continue to give me suggestions about ranges you'd like me to try out. But again, please think about the price. If it's a particularly expensive range, I may not do it until the new year. That's if I can get hold of products, particularly complexion products, because complexion products are actually quite a key thing for me, a foundation. So please, when you suggest a range for me to try out, please consider if they do the dark skin foundations for my skin tone, so for deep skin tones. Okay, but look, thank you very much for all the suggestions so far. I'm going to continue doing them. So I think the next one I'll be doing is sleek, so I'll try and do that by the end of the week, and so watch out for that one. And there may be an unboxing of some sort this week as well. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please don't forget to subscribe down below, and don't forget to press the notification bell, because then that will let you know when I do my next upload. And don't forget to give me that like, also very important. But thanks for joining me this evening. Take care, see you soon. Bye.